How is it going out there, everybody? This is Jordan Jones. On the new Super Mario Bros. U tutorial, let's learn how exactly you beat the final battle, the final level of the regular world. So, this will have the Bowser fight. You're going to practice this level a lot, I promise you. Okay, so here's the gimmick of this level. It's Bowser Jr. and he does exactly this. He ground pounds there. And then he does that. And watch what's going to happen. He pushes you out of the way just like that when he hits you like that. So you don't want that to happen. He always lands where you're going to be. So it's very important to learn how to dodge him. So the first thing you need to learn is how you dodge him. So what you want to do is, if you stop moving, let's say if I don't move right here, he's going to land right here. But now if I'm moving, he's not going to land. He will eventually at some point, but it takes him a lot longer to land. Okay, yeah, he'll always land where you're gonna be if you stop moving. So you just do this, and you have to get your ice flower right here, Okay, so what you have to do right here is he's gonna come right here. So you wanna do that. Okay, here's what you have to do right here. Come on, Bowser Jr., come right here. So you have to have him come here. Just kind of get him out of your way so you can wall jump and get your first star point. That's all you have to do. Now you have to navigate the platforms right here. Okay, so let's go over this first part one more time, because this first part is really difficult if you don't know what you're doing. So let's one more time go over this first part, then we'll go on to the other two star coins. Once again, Bowser Jr. is going to ground pound right here in his clown car like this. So, if you stop moving, he's going to come down like this. And give you the advantage to go along. And see how easy it is to get hit? Look how quick he goes down. He is really hard to dodge because it's so quick. See, it's not a big window to be able to dodge him. You have to react pretty quickly, and it takes lots of practice to get used to. So, once again, he comes down right here, and then what you want to do is, you want to do this. And then you want to jump right here, and he stops now. And then he ground pounds right there, so you can get your power up now. So, now stand underneath these two blocks, what I recommend you do. Okay, so actually free this guy and get him out of your way. Okay, so when you're right here, you want to drop down here and then wall jump up. That's all you have to do to get your first star point. Now, you have to be on these platforms. You have to go quick on these platforms. So you do have to hold the dash button on your gamepad or Wiimote, whatever you can play, if you want to move through it properly. Okay, so you have to be quick when you're on those platforms. So, okay, here's star coin number 2. So, to get this star coin, what you want to do is, it's hard for me to talk while doing it. That's why I pause this so I can explain how to do it. I'm going to stand in the middle of two blocks right here. And if he ground pounds right here, it's going to break those blocks. And now I can get down to the star coin just like that. That's all you have to do to get star coin number 2. Now, what we're going to do now is, here's how you get star coin number 3. This one's very difficult. I can promise, this will take you many minutes of practice. This might take you up to an hour of practice before you can get it right. Okay, what you have to do is you want to wall jump right here. You have to land on that platform. You have to make sure timing is very important. Timing is everything. And that's all you have to do to get all your star coins. So let's go over the star coins of it one more time, and then we'll talk about how you beat the boss. Okay, once again. Okay, so the level's called the Final Battle. Okay, the ground pounds here, and then it kind of gives you a cue of what's going to happen. You want to have him land on certain things and not to land on certain things. This will take a lot of practice. You're going to play this many times. The more you practice, the better you get. That's really the only advice I can give you at this point. Okay, so we're just going to have him ground pound right here. As soon as he starts moving, you have to be quick. And it's very easy to get hit by him. It's very difficult to dodge him. It's not as easy as it looks. It's only like a 3-frame window. Maybe even a 2-frame window. It's pretty difficult. Maybe even 4-frame window. It's pretty difficult. It's not easy at all. It's a very difficult timing thing to do to avoid him. But with a little bit of practice, you'll be able to get it. And that's your second star coin. That's all you have to do to get it. That's all you have to do. No, nowhere near as easy as the first Dark one. It's pretty difficult. And the last one's actually the hardest Dark one to get this level, so... We'll actually stay right here, and then as soon as he's coming down, you have to move out of his way. This will take a lot of practice to master right here. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of get Bowser Jr. out of his way. Okay, so this is, timing is very critical right here. I'm a little bit slow right now. You only do this, and that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do right there. Now let's just fight the boss. Okay, we already went over the Stark ones. Okay, so if we get this checkpoint, we become Big Mario if we're Small Mario. So it's not a big deal if we do get Small Mario. Okay, so you can get power up right here, and that's gonna be your Fire Flower. And the other side will have an Ice Flower. Keep that in mind. Okay, this boss fight, you're going to practice it a lot, I promise you. But it's actually very fun too. Okay, so what you have to do right here is this. You have to kind of avoid these Bowser's flames coming. You don't have to do it that way, the risky way. You can do it the safe way if you want to, but... Okay, here's what happens now. Bowser's gonna do this, okay? He's gonna breathe fire at you. You just have to dodge him. This part's the simple part. And then as soon as he jumps, right before he's gonna jump, you wanna start running. And so you run underneath him like this. And now you wanna hit this switch. And he's down. Phase 1's over. Excuse me. Very simple, it's all you have to do in phase 1. Now phase 2, Bowser. You're gonna fight this boss many times before you're used to it. The more you practice, the better you get. I can give that advice for every level. That the more you practice, the better you get. Okay. So Kamek's gonna throw some magic on Bowser, and Bowser's gonna become big. So what you wanna do is, I'll show you what to do when we do this. And you'll be saving Princess Peach when you do this. Excuse me. So okay, here's what you have to do. Okay, so... So we're facing safe Princess Peach. Okay, so here's what you have to do. This will take a little bit of practice. Okay, so... Okay, Bowser's gonna come back, and he's gotten a lot bigger, so... And he breathes fire, and then here's what you want to do. He spits out fire at you. When he spits out fire, if it's on the bottom, you have to jump over it to avoid it, but if it's a little bit above, you have to duck down to avoid it. You have to have Bowser Jr.'s clown card land right here, jump on Bowser Jr. get him out of his way, get in his clown card, and then hit the A button, go up here, or the B button. Now hit the ZR button to ground pound him. That's all you have to do. It's pretty basic strategy, it does take a lot of practice. I can promise. You're going to practice this boss battle a lot, I can promise that. It is pretty difficult, it will take practice getting used to. Oh, I got hit. That's okay. That's okay. It is a little bit easy to get hit your first couple times. You're going to play this boss many times, I can promise you. This is the hardest boss of the game. This is the toughest boss. Also, it should be. It's the last boss. It should be the toughest boss of the game. So he's going to breathe fire up to the sky, and now they're going to start coming down now. So when they start coming down, just kind of find your pattern to avoid them. And just watch and react to what's going on up there. This will take practice. It'll take a little bit of practice. And then this part right here is a little bit tricky. You want to get up above Bowser, and you want to hit the ZR, and that's one hit down. Okay. Something else you can do. I don't do this very often, but here's another way to hit him is if you're using his clown car like this. Instead of having to wait through the phase like this, you can get his clown car like this, and you can go above him, and then slam him like that. That's all I have to do with the Bowser fight. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about this Bowser fight or about this level, please feel free to leave your questions in the comment section, and I'll be glad to answer your questions you might have on this level. And that's it with the main story mode. Next time, we're moving on to World 9 Superstar Road. And that's all I have to do against Bowser. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions about this Bowser fight, please feel free to leave your questions down in the comment section. And I'll be glad to answer them to the best of my ability. And we'll be moving on to Superstar Road next time. We'll have fun playing it. and thank you very much for watching.